having a new low with a girl of mine. I'm missing you, California blue. Hello guys, we are back here with some racing action with the 1998 IndyCar Series, and if you have missed me, here we are ready for the race in Detroit. So let's go racing. We will gonna start from P29 and hopefully we will gonna make our way through the field during the 10 lap race here in Detroit. So are you ready to go racing, guys? Then stay with us and let's face it, let's go on track. Now we are ready for the green lights here. Coming up the last corner, going over the line, down to the main straightaway, onto the inside, and you can see we have already been able to smash us through the field. There we go. Now we are up to P15 already, which was a nice, great start for us. Coming up those corners, climbing up the hill, and breaking down to first gear for this left-hander, and another one following. Very, very tight corners here at the beginning of the lap. Still the field is very, very narrow.
Well done, Rafa. Good start.
Cars very, very tight.
Sector 1 is clear.
Pulled together. So we are coming up again through these corners, very tight corners all the way up here. And now we have reached the maximum point, the highest point of the circuit, and now we are going down the hill, approaching to the Goodyear tunnel. Of course you have to brake down again to the first gear, right left chicane, and still we are behind Damata. Again going through a chicane, I have to counter steer very, very hard. And now coming up the line again. Lap number 2. Still missing you, California blue. Coming up this corner again, first gear and another one following, and still we are behind Damata. We have to think about a way of coming through here. It's very, very difficult, and now we have done it, guys. Coming up another position, up to P13 now. Oh, 14, sorry.
Car right.
And again through the inside.
Clear right.
Another position gained here. So possibly we could do a nice result if the things will gonna go on like now, but you have still to watch out for the braking maneuvers of the rivals. And you can see here Murillo closing the door on us.
Tiny bit of aero damage, just ignore it.
So we have to avoid any kind of accidents here, as we're coming up a line again.
Okay, Rafa, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. That's the quickest lap for your class.
Quickest lap for our class, whatever it means. But at least I think it means that we are with the pace quite matching the rivals there. Coming up again over the hill here. Narrow corners. A lot of downshifting maneuvers needed here, and there we go up the inside again. Up to P12 now. Oh dear, what is going on here with the rear end of our car? I have to lock up the tires to avoid the contact with Miguel.
Your rear brakes are starting to overheat. Your front brakes are pretty hot now.
Have to get patience, to be patient and to watch out for the right moment to start the maneuver. It allows us to go by on the next
P12.
one here.
Come on man, this is disappointing. There's decent pace in this car.
Disappointing now.
You're
The
catching up with
engineer
the
is
slower class
blaming
cars.
us for our pace. Problem is we could do a very faster lap time here, but we have to watch out for the rivals also. Still very close together. So we're coming up this section once more. And again down to first.
There's a faster car approaching. There's a group of slower cars ahead.
Is this the move now? Yes, it is.
Clear right.
Next one is Hommelheim. Whoever this guy was or is,
Car right.
we
Clear
are
right. Car
now
left. Clear
going
left.
by on him. Very nice maneuver. Next one is Damon Hill. And we will battle him now for the next position. As Zanardi is leading the race here. We are on P10.
P10. That last lap was a 136.2. You're approaching some slower cars. These guys are fighting for position.
Can we catch up on hill now? Oh, we have to brake very hard now on the stoppers. Still behind of Damon Hill.
Coming up on some slower cars. These guys are busy fighting. They might not notice
I
you.
think he is in his Jordan. The Jordan. The type. The IndyCar type of his Formula 1 Jordan of the year 1998 and 1999. And of course we are in the year 1998, so it's quite matching the historical thing. It's quite accurate, I think. Although I think that Hill never drove an IndyCar, as far as I know about his career. But now guys, we are coming up the line again.
Okay, Rafa, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
And we have our last, the half distance now. Let's
There's a
do
group
the
of slower cars
other
ahead.
half as good as we did the first one. But it's not very easy to get by on hill. And this is the section I like very, very much, because you are coming through this very high skyscrapers.
Slower cars ahead. These guys are scrapping for position.
Kind of
they might not see you.
valley. And now we are coming up onto the highest point of the circuit, and we have to go down the hill and again through very, very narrow corners. It's typical for US American tracks that the corners are 90-degree types, but I like those types of corners. And you can see here Damon Hill using all the curves available, going through the chicane as we are coming up the line again for the next lap here in Detroit. And still we are on P10. There are still 3 laps to go here.
You're approaching a group of slower cars.
And his teammate, I think another Jordan, at least I think so, it's another Jordan, is just in front of Damon Hill. So we have 2 Jordans now to pass if we can.
Right
Try to
side,
move on
clear
Damon
right.
Hill now through the inside, and we have managed to
On
go
your right.
by, but
Car
then
right. Right side's clear.
we were too wide off the line here, coming out of the corner, so we have lost again the position on Damon Hill.
Car
Now
right.
the next attack from us on
Clear
hill,
right.
and now we should have done it, guys. Locking up the tires, braking down hard on the stoppers.
There's a group of slower cars ahead. These guys are
But
busy
we
fighting
are
each
now
other.
on P9, which is great. Coming up the line again.
E9. That lap was a 137.8.
Now let's try to charge on Castro Neves. Riding on the line here in Detroit for a good position. And we have problems with the rear end behavior. Almost losing the car. Try to concentrate on our driving now. So we're trying to pull away from hill. Oh, going a little bit too wide there. I hope this touch with the barrier wasn't too hard for the chassis. Getting closer to Castro Neves as it seems now. Oh, this was very, very late for braking.
Come on, Rafa. 2 to go. Stay focused. We can win this. P9.
I don't think that
was
we can, but
137.7.
at least maybe we can gain another position. 2 laps to go.
Slower cars ahead. These guys will be fighting for position. They might not see you.
Now we're hanging right on the tail of Castroneves. Coming up through the Goodyear tunnel again.
Clear left.
Oh dear, this was again a heartbreaking maneuver. We couldn't avoid to get a touch with Castroneves here. Coming up the line again for the last lap here.
Last lap.
In
You've
Detroit.
just done a 136.9.
So let's try what we can do here for gaining a position on Castroneves. There we go with a nice exit. Castroneves is not very
On your
slow
right. Clear right.
as well, as we are going through on the inside again, and we have actually managed to go by on Castroneves finally. Now we should be on P8 or on P9. No, we are on P8.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Have to be aware for the attacks of Castroneves. As we are approaching to the race end. Come on, stay on
Seen a
track,
bit of wear
please.
on your right front.
And we have Scott Pruitt in front of us, but the race, guys, is ending now as we're coming up the line, and
Nice one, Rafa. Great win. You
we
deserved
have
that today.
finished it on a nice position. Position 8 for us in Detroit. So we go through the in-lap, and I think it was quite a nice run. As we see Pierre Gasly with the 55 in front of Pruitt, or is it the papa of Pierre Gasly? This is the question. Because I think that Pierre Gasly of the Formula 1, of the actual Formula 1, wasn't even born at that time, in the year 1998. The next one is Pacer. I don't know the name, but for sure he has got a very nice car. FedEx colored green, white, black chassis here. So we're coming down the hill. Hopefully we can park the car very soon, as we're going through the tunnel once again. I think we have some problems. I don't know if we have fuel issues, but oh, what is he doing there? Oh, I missed the entrance. Now I know what he was doing. He wanted to pull into the pit lane, and I was sleeping. So guys, here we are then, coming back finally on our garage place and shouting to the audience for sure. So let's head then back to the monitor and see the official results of the race, and you can see that we are on P8 and Zanardi won it, and Nigel Mansell on 2, then Sylvain Tremblay, Jimmy Kite, Gary Pacer following, Pierre Gasly, Scott Pruitt, and we on P8. So let's get for a moment to the start session here, to the start of the race, the starting moments, and there we go. Moreno. This is Moreno, and we are. Where are we? We have to go through the field and try to find us. And here we go. This was the start. Oh, you can see a contender smashing into the wall there as we are proceeding with our race. So guys, this was it for today. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you did so, be sure to smash a like button. And for the rest, guys, have a nice time. And yes, we will come back very soon for another action on my channel, so stay tuned for it. Gracias amigos por la visitación. Espero que es a nice race for you in español, but I don't know sprechen español, so anyway, gracias amigos. A la próxima. Bye bye. Stay tuned. From Alonso. Ciao.